how about this? We're gonna hang out tonight. I really want to say I did this for Australia and United Kingdom, New Zealand, those of you guys watching far away on totally different time zones. I'm here for you to let you know, like, my time it's 7:35 p.m. But I really admire and appreciate those of y'all watching so far away. So bringing it later in the day allows you guys to actually connect with me on your time. So, all right, let's have a great night. We're gonna rough in some doodles. We're gonna rough in my 2 doodles, and then I have a treat for you. I'm gonna try to figure it out right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to, oh my God. I see you. What's he doing? What's your brother doing? Huh? We're talking right now. We're trying to have a discussion with your cute self. Yes, I know. I thought I opened the door so you guys could go potty. And you guys could go potty and you can hang out with your brother while I'm talking, you know? Like, what? Come, you want to come here? Come here. Sit down. Can I get a minute? Just give me a quick minute. I just started. They're out there. They want to, you know, just look over there. Look, we're talking right now. Okay? Hey, you guys. She's waiting. She's filthy, okay? She's filthy. It's been only like, what is the last time we were out here with her? 10 days ago? Boy Doodle has, it's been, you know, it was 90 degrees today in Texas. It was like literally 88, 90. I was like sweating. If you're ready to move to Texas, call me. I'll help you get here. Y'all up there in New York, y'all over there in California, it's time. Come on down. Let me hold your hand. Let me be your realtor. Let me hold your hand. Come on down to Texas, because we're not having those same exact problems. All right, I have a treat for you. I'm thinking that I will be live for the bath on a totally different channel. So just bear with me as I try to figure it out. I'm also waiting for a friend to arrive. She said she's going to help me out tonight. So once the doorbell rings, I want to be able to kind of get her in and then show her what to do. So if you're on your way, girl, thank you so much. I'm kind of waiting a second, so bear with me. Get your coffee, get settled in bed, use your bathroom, and we're going to go in for a few hours. I would think it's going to be a few hours because I'm going to rough in 2 doodles and then I'm going to bathe them both. And what I'd really like to do is even push it further and fluff dry at least 1 doodle and do a piece where it's called, like, basically how long does it really to fluff dry a doodle, because y'all know these little 10-minute videos, they only give you a little blink of the groom time. It is not a 10-minute groom. All right, we're not grooming these dogs in 10 minutes. It's just no. So I want you to really understand in your mind as you watch me live groom that it takes hours, which is why I don't like blow drying my dogs. I will try to do I don't mind trying it and showing you. I don't mind doing it every now and then, but I do not blow dry my dogs. I give them the pre-groom and the bath, and then let them air dry for 24 hours, and then if you're going to come back in and do the brushing and stuff, you're in there the next day. So that way it's a 3-hour groom, and then the next day is 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on how serious you're taking your grooming. Why is it always like the auto mechanic, if you're working all day hard, right, why is it always that auto mechanic, the cook? What other industries? Name it right now. Name it in, I'm reading you guys. Name it in the live chat. What other industries, when you get done working, you're not trying to do more work for yourself? You know, if you get home, you ain't cooking dinner. You're a chef, you're not cooking dinner, right? Is it just me? Not. I've seen it a lot. And other groomers that I know, right? It's like we get home from grooming after 10, 12, 15-hour days, and we're like, I'm not brushing my dog. So it's like, we're shaving you, baby. Or you see them right there, they look, actually she's so curly, she looks matted sometimes, and I know she's not. Look how short she is and how curly she is. So she's got, did you know there's levels of curl? Do you know that they test for the level of curl in the coat? Yeah. There's a blood test for it. Okay, I was like, what? So now I've got to tell people the curliness of my dog's coat? Like, what? And you won't know these things until you need to know them. And you're trying to breed your dog, or you're trying to be a breeder, or you're trying to have a stud, and all of a sudden I'm realizing, do I need a test to let them know how curly my dog's curls are? What? There's a test for that? You don't even know. All right, so let me kind of see if I can prep myself here real quick. Give me a second. What's up, everybody? I'm seeing you, TV, Monica. Hey, you guys, what's up? I'm pulling a night shift for you guys out there in UK, New Zealand, Australia, Africa. I know some of you guys watching really far from my home. So if you're out there watching, please, I love seeing it in the comments. Let me know where you're writing from. It warms my heart to know that I can touch a lot of people across the planet. Isn't that the coolest thing? It also reminds me what I've got going and what I'm doing here. You know, so thanks for your comments. They mean a lot. I need you just as much as you need me. And I hope that at least at the end of the day, it's super entertaining. Let me figure this out. I'll be right back. guys waiting too long. Forgive me. It was just an idea tonight about getting you guys to watch the bathing at the same time. So, why don't we do this? Be prepared, okay? So if I'm not on, it'll probably be on the next. So I'm going to switch it out 2 or 3 times. I'm going to take you guys from the pre-groom. So I'm going to pre-groom all the doodles. I'm going to pre-groom them. And then I'm going to cut you guys off and flip over to a different device and do the bath. Okay, so then I want you to look for that. And then I'm going to flip back over and we're going to come back in here for our third and final. And before I pass out by midnight, y'all send me some likes and some subscribes, all right? No, I really am here for you guys. I mean, I could have done this during the day, but I really want you to know I love you so much. And what I mean is those of you guys watching late at night, or daytime your time, late at night my time, Texas. So I'm here for you. I really, for instance, Australia, this is a good time for you guys to be watching. Honeybee, this is for you. And I needed you just as much as you need me. So I want you to know I love you, I care about you. And if there's something I can help you with, please go to myfavoritegroomer.com, sign up for the newsletter, but also shoot me an email right then and there. Down at the bottom of the screen, there's a contact me page. You can send me a direct email so I get it and I can help you if you need help. Let me go get the doodles. One will probably chill and hang out while the other one's on the table. And we have a long ways to go. Look at me now, because this will not be how I look as we get towards the end of the road. I hope I have the energy to sustain back-to-back doodles tonight. Right? Yeah? Hi? How are you? You're filthy. You know how they got filthy? I actually changed my yard. Half of my yard is pea gravel, which I recommend. If you need a guy, I got a guy. Give me a call here in Texas. If you want an idea of what it looks like, text me or email me. I did pea gravel half of my yard this year, or the end of last year actually. And I didn't want to continue having like mud, because when it gets really rainy, it just turns to mud. And so this is an option I wish I'd have done many years before. But when I let all the dogs, all the big dogs, hang out outside together on a nice 90-degree day, which we've had a couple of those this week, they run around and romp and play, and you can't just help them getting some filth on them. So it was a matter of just a couple days, and that's where this little, I could feel it on their hair. It's like from the pea gravel, it may not be dirt, but there's this fine grain of sand. It's really fine, that ends up discoloring their coat, and I can see y'all are dirty. So that's why I was like, we need to clean them, and I wouldn't mind cleaning them with you guys around. Let me go bring Boy Doodle inside and we'll get started. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I didn't know Doodles, she sleeps on my chest, and you see how big she is. She's big. She sleeps right on my chest, and I literally look at her like, okay, she's about to come on in now. She goes, boom, lands right on my chest, and that's where she's planted most of the night. You ready to get started? You want to get started first? Look, remember when we did the Christmas red and green? Look how faded it is. It didn't last very long. That's a 30-minute, it was like less than 30-minute sit time. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mint? From Canada, yay! Monica, we're in Fort Worth, Texas. Be sure to find our, well, you're right there on my Facebook page, right? You're right there on it. What's up, Michigan? Hey, guys. Hi, everyone. Sheba's always sending me stars on Facebook. Thanks, Sheba. Okay, let me get this going. Let me put this one here. Just forgive me for some downtime. So there'll be a couple times where I kind of let you guys go for a minute to get your stuff. Okay. I'm going to say call first when you get here. Okay, so we've got this. Are you sitting there like that? You're so polite. Yeah, I didn't know these doodles were going to have so much of my heart. They are so amazing. Okay. Boy doodle. You want to start off first, girl? All right, let me put my mask on so I don't breathe in all this hair. The first one, this is boy, right? And this is female. Up here, want to get up there with them? You want there? He took up the whole. The one that has red is female. Okay. Okay, we have a lot to do, so I don't know what you're messing around, Dee Dee. Janet, I want to say you might be able to share the Doodle group on the Facebook page itself, or email me or contact me. I don't think you just share it on the YouTube live chat. I'm not sure. It's going to be a pain if I'm going to really have to turn on the air conditioner while I'm in here, but it's pretty warm. Okay. I just want to kind of take you to the bath, honestly. Well, that or we can take this off down to a 7. We can just tighten everything up to a 7. What do you think? You want to tighten everything up to a 7? You came over here and took over. Okay. You came over here and just took right over. Oh, I gotta plug this in. That's what I gotta do. Oh my, oh my. I don't know that. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll see if this works. Well, this would be a perfect opportunity to see how those these cordless work, right? I charged them. They're ready to go. All right, let's take our 7-blade. We're using Anda's 5-speed 7-blade, and we're going to do the boy doodle. Let me see, do you need a groom loop? So that's how much hair, we did a 7-blade a few weeks ago, right? Or 10 days ago or so. That's how much hair actually grew, look. Courtney, I'm not really sure what you mean. Can you guys see how white he is? Look what the pea gravel did. Look how white he is, and look how tan he is down here. Like, what? Oh my goodness, he doesn't even have a groom lube on. He's the sweetest thing. You're the sweetest thing. We got to the salon, I did a bunch of work tonight, and he gets on the table and he's like, I'm dirty, I need help. Help me. And he gets up here and the table was really high. I was like, what are you doing up there? He's like, please, I am dirty. I'm like, I know you're dirty, you know? You start off at 3 months old and you're brushing your doodle, this is what they act like. Every day, I brush them every day as a puppy, every day. If you do something that I asked you to do every day, it'll last their lifetime. Clients that come in, I'll tell them, do this for me for 30 days every day. Just real easy, just do it for 30 days every day. That's all I need you to do. It will really work. And does it work? It does, if they do it. And if they don't do it, guess what? I can see. The dog will tell me, because I know, look, this dog could behave any way, right? Any of these dogs that come in for grooming, they act a certain way. They act a certain way because of what we do to them, what we're doing to them at home, what the consistency level is, and how well they are mannered and trained in doing what you want them to do. You don't like it when they pee in the house, we gotta fix it. You don't like it when they do this, you know, we set the stage as the human owning the animal. So look at him now, there's no groom lube. It's the coolest thing, isn't it the coolest thing? And then we have to wonder, like, why are those other dogs not doing the same thing? What's the difference? What is the difference? Let me borrow your dog and set the manners. If it's just that, then you can set them, you just don't want to. Maybe you feel bad, maybe you feel like you're doing them wrong, maybe you don't know how, maybe you don't have the means, maybe you don't have kennels, cages, rooms that you can use to like teach your dog certain things. It will work. Every day for 3 months, like starting at 3 months old, brushing him. Look at this. This is insane. This is really great. If you need help, contact me. What I love about this clipper is how strong it is, the motor power, so that I can just keep going. You may need to change your blade, keep an eye on the heat of the blade, but you can pick this up at myfavoritegroomer.com and it's 5-speed, and I'm using right now what is called a 7 blade. You don't want to do it anymore? Come on, you gotta finish, come on. Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Oh my gosh. You're so silly. You're so silly. You're doing good, boy. Doing really good. Did you need to take a break? Hey, Brad. Looks like Brad said hi. I'm looking at YouTube right now. What's up, you guys? Hey, how's everyone doing? Good to see you. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Brad, what are you up to tonight? Member for 24 months, Grandma Shell, thanks for being a member. I see how many members you guys are. If you're a member, make sure I have your email address by emailing me or calling and talking to me or texting me. Believe it or not, we don't get that information from YouTube. You guys are a member of my channel on YouTube. YouTube is the program leader of it, so it's not like I can just call you because you're a member. So I really want to reach out to each one of my members and say thank you. So be sure I know your information by reaching out to me. Thank you so much for joining across the planet. What's up? Hey Rusty, hey Eve, good to see you guys. I gotta say, when it comes to tick solution. Okay, so I think Rusty, for me, I'm gonna stop as we get along so I won't get too far behind. For me, Rusty, if you're puppy training, there is a puppy training website that's really good. I would Google that and do everything on it. If you already have carpet that's marked up or bedding or whatever that's marked up, it's going to be really hard. That's why you'll find that you'll probably move into like hard floors. Or I have a bunch of different types of wraps and diapers that work really well. I learned a lot about that type of care when I had to have my senior dogs and become a senior citizen's home for my dogs that have already passed away. So if you're running into where you really, really want help, if you really want help and you want to buy some things, text me or call me and let's talk together. If you're just asking to ask, that's one thing. If you're ready to actually do something about it, that's a whole nother thing. What's up, Chimmy? What's up, Happy Nappy? Hey, everyone. Be sure to hit that like button. Let me know where you're coming from and let the feed know where you're coming from. Love seeing that. Kathy, I will be having puppies, so be sure you connect with me. Go to myfavoritegroomer.com and down at the bottom, go contact me. And Courtney asked something about, this is Courtney's statement. And then I said, I'm not really sure what you meant, and I did not see anything back. The statement says, are you going to stop grooming due to the products in the tick solution? So I don't use necessarily tick solutions. I don't really know what that comment is, but I can tell you right now, I already knew if there's something new that came out right now it's January 10th, 2023. So if it's something that happened overnight, then I feel safe because I haven't been doing a lot with tick solutions. I don't really know what you mean. There's a lot on the market. You have to be really thorough if you're going to talk about a product in general. But I already knew some stuff. So I started and changed my flea and tick process many years ago, which not everyone can do. I closed my salon for 2 days after a flea problem, and most people can't do that. I am very stickler about it, which there are more people that don't care or can't care than there are people that can just say, here's the fee, you have to pay the flea and tick fee, and I'm closing my salon for 2 days. All the clients that were booked, I'm going to not allow them to catch fleas from my salon. So in most cases, that's really hard to do. If you're an establishment that lets people come and use your establishment for bathing and grooming, it's really hard to do there too. So you just have to pick how you want to run your business and then spray and use the sprays for your business, or make sure that you are asking for proof of that, which is really hard to do. People are going to be upset by it, but it is what it is. It's your establishment, so you can choose what you want to do. Or you can do it for them. You know, there's a bunch of different ways how you can run your business when it comes to flea and tick solutions. I don't know, that's a whole subject in its own, but I've made changes over the years that make sense to me. Not to everybody, but they make sense to me to protect my health and the animal's health. So hopefully that helps everyone out there listening. Okay, let's get back into it. I might have to put the groom loop on you if you're going to keep jumping down, right? Let's get up here. Come on. Where's this one? We'll use this one. I'm using the groom loop with the groom loop cover. I invented the groom loop cover last year. It covers the groom loop for big, long, large neck dogs that are not aggressive. And it allows it to pull the whole neck, not just a roped area, right? Oh, Courtney, thank you for listening. I'm glad you're still there. That's a whole in-depth conversation. It's really hard to do, but it depends on what you're doing. Are you the groomer? Are you the business owner? Are you just an owner that is wondering what flea solutions to use? I mean, there's a bunch of ways to look at it, you know? Can I have you stand? Come, stand, stand, stand. Good boy. Okay? 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 Tickle too much? I'm trying to go quick. Right here? Look at me. No? Look at me. Right here? No, no, no. Okay. Let me see. Come on, I know it's not your favorite. You see this one? Good boy. Good boy. See? Different holds will allow you to get in there and do a, just like wrestling. You know, just like wrestling, you gotta know how to hold to accomplish what you're needing to do. Nope. Nope. Is it because this? Because I mean, this can go up higher, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to argue with you, you know what I'm saying? No arguing. Look, no arguing. No arguing. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Good. Let me see. Let me see. No, no arguing. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, please. Good boy. No, look at me. Look at me. No, no. No, no. Look at me. Rinse it out. Thank you. Thank you for letting me finish. Good boy. I want to say I heard my friend show up. I'll be right back. Let me just make sure. Stay there a second. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks. All right, I guess we're gonna start on female together. Y'all ready for this? Say, y'all ready for this? How you guys doing? Those of you guys just joining, be sure to hit that like button. Thanks for being there, watching. This goes out to all of my neighboring countries. Thanks a lot for watching. And I hope you know it's really late right now, my time, but I'm here for you guys in all those other countries. Thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the share. Be like, this chick is here for us. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I really, really mean it. All right. So female Doodle is now jumped up there. She's going to go and take his place because we're going to do two pre grooms, which is really? Two pre grooms first, and then we'll go into another feed. We're going to separate this out, do another feed for bathing, and then come back. Facebook, if you guys don't have the YouTube channel, please go to it. We will not be live for the bath on Facebook. We'll just be live on YouTube. So if you want to go and subscribe over there and find out where it's at, if you guys are watching on Facebook, it will not be live. The bath will not be live on tonight on Facebook. Just she's upset that I have not let her go hang out, you know. Okay, come here. This here. What shall we do? Should I take you down? We did a 4-guard about 10 days ago. You know what I mean? 4-guard? Yeah, so Courtney, my dog Bart, man, she can be a protection dog. I mean, she is like, she's that, right? Go figure, man. She got a little something, you know. But someone is here, and I appreciate her letting me know someone is here, you know. That's what we want. We want our dogs to protect us. All right, let's check it out. Let's see about this whole 4-guard. 4-guard. Let's get our 10 blade 4-guard. You don't want to do what happened. Why did I start back here? Does anybody know? Can you? Because I usually start here, right? Why do you think I started in the very back? I started in the very back because I was wondering if I was going to stick with the 4-guard or I was going to switch it up to something longer or shorter. Starting back here allows me to make a mistake by testing an area first before I come over here where it's really more hard to blend. So I started with a 4-guard, 10 blade and a 4-guard on my 5-speed. You can pick it up at myfavoritegroomer.com. I started back there on the other side so I could decide if that's what I wanted to do. like it. I'm going to go with the 4-guard. Okay? Here we go. So now you can come up and do the front, the top, and all that. So you can start your regular pattern that you normally do, and see if she was really mad if the guard would not go through. If the guard is snagging and not wanting to go through, you either need to change the guard, or go straight to a blade, or brush first and then come back and do the guard cut that you want. I gotta watch your nipples, girl. Look right there, you know what I mean? You gotta watch them nipples. Girl, are your nipples getting bigger? Like, honestly, I don't think they were that big a month ago. You got something you want to tell me? Seriously, I'm being serious right now, no joke. No joke, I'm gonna write it on your file. We gotta have a talk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If she has puppies coming, we'll know pretty soon. And then, if you're interested in getting a puppy, please email me or text me and get on the list. I may work with her original breeder to let everyone know where they can be gotten that from, but if you're interested, please text me or email me. Hey, Pookie! We're going to try to do everything live, everything from start, everything, all the puppies and everything. We're going to try to do those live. Be on the lookout for them February and March. 2 sets, okay? 2 sets of live. I can't wait. We're going to set it up. We're setting it up right now. We're getting that area ready to go. Yeah, I can't wait. That should be super fun. All right, I said earlier which I'm using, what blade am I using and what guard am I using. Go ahead, go. On the live chat, let me know. Did you guys listen? What blade am I using and what guard am I using right now? Would you mind? Can I? Thank you. was it like 10 days ago that we did her live? Because her hair is so thick. It's so thick. How? I need to go back and look at the live feed myself. Like, how many days was that? Seriously, Pookie, can you go look? What day was that? Like, how did her hair grow so much? I swear we just had you up in here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what I feel like is happening is I feel like my blade is not really cutting. It's just 2 weeks, MP? 2 weeks is 14 days. Look how much hair I'm getting off. We did the exact same thing 14 days ago. Exactly to the T. I say that, don't get mad at me, please. Don't get mad at me. Did we do a 2-guard last time? It's possible. It's possible that we did a 2-guard. But I feel like the 4-guard's my go-to. I don't know why we would have done a 2-guard unless it was like really cold that day. You know, girl? MP's gonna be over here watching that video right now to tell me what guard I used. That's a fan right there, man. Matter of fact, that's not a fan, that's a friend. Okay, let's change our 10 blade, go on to a different blade. Let's dust everything off just to make sure, like, we want this to cut. It needs to be cutting. I can feel it just dragging a tiny bit. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out. Get your cool 10 blade. I'm actually using ceramics. And then double check your guard. Brush that out if you need to with your blade. Everyone should have a blade brush. A toothbrush is what I used when I was cheap, when I was trying to just do things without spending a lot of money. But come out to myfavoritegroomer.com and get the blade brush. It's wider and it takes out more hair. You're doing so good. You know, you're doing so good. You could really be pulling right now and you're not. You're just looking the other way. So I really appreciate it. We got through your feet fast because you were so cooperative. Thank you. Thank you. Good girl. You still hear someone out there? Yeah, there's someone out there. She's hanging out with your brother. You know what I mean? She's so silly. Oh. Grandma Shell, it's time to get that groom done, girl. Don't be messing around, right? Tell her, don't be messing around. All right, let's change our 10 blade. Take a cool 10 blade. We're going to go check out our sanitary area. That other blade is not cool enough yet either. All right, here we go. You got that nice and cleaned up right there, for sure. If I didn't know this dog, I don't know that I would keep my head up in there like that. So be careful, okay? If you're working with someone else's dog. I don't know that I would put my head up there like that, I'll be honest with you. May I go up one more time? Up and out. Good girl. I did this armpit. Did we already look at this armpit? Good girl. Let me check this one more time. Good girl. Now I'm gonna check this one. Up and out. Good girl. Good girl. That's you in the mirror. Yeah, that's you in the mirror. Don't get mad at yourself, okay? Don't get mad at yourself now. Would you mind standing? Thanks. Put our four guard back on that 10 blade. Good job, you guys are saying that. That's right. I seen your post. We're going to do a four guard at the bottom here of the tail. You want to come down for a rest real quick? Yeah, come down for a rest for me, okay? Let me lower it. Hi, come down for a rest? Come down for a rest? Yeah, come down for a rest? Yeah, you got that gunky stuff, huh? Yeah. There you go. Like that. Good gal. Good gal. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about. Give her a quick rest. There's a couple couple more things I'm gonna do with her. Shh, come here. Come up here, man, chill. There's a couple more things I'm gonna do with her. Hey, excuse me. We know she's out there. Come on, come here. There's a couple more things I'm gonna do with you, okay, with your face and your pads real quick before we just take you both to the bath. So just hang out just a few more minutes. I'm gonna scan the live chat here and just say, hey, welcome. Be sure to hit that like button for me if you're just coming in. Early on, I kind of gave a down low of what we're gonna do today as far as going back and forth until the doodles are done, right? So we're gonna see you on the next live feed for the bath and then another live feed for the final. We came out because it was different time zones will allow those of you guys watching from Australia and Canada. Is that boy Doodle wanting to come in? You wanna come in? Come on. What happened? What happened out there? Did you guys have fun? What happened, huh? Did you guys have fun? Were you having fun with her? Don't dig in the trash, please. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, bro. Silly dogs. Indiana, what's up, Indiana? Welcome. Ivy Push, hey, what's up? Talking about a foster fail. We know all about that one, don't we? Brownie was supposed to be rescued out, and then finally when people were reaching out to rescue him out, I was like, I can't let him go. Janet, if you want a puppy, let me know. You never know what might happen. These white doodles, I wanted a white one. They were not supposed to come out of that litter. So you just never know what you might be getting. Once they're born, you'll get an idea. Good job on that, MP, Pookie, Grandma Shell. Those of you guys who answered that, Lee, Blvd with a 4 guard. Thanks for listening. Whoop, whoop. Lee says, P.S. her puppies will be so adorable. I know. She's, and her boyfriend, oh, he's so gorgeous. He is so gorgeous. So I'm kind of glancing at your guys' comments. No, I haven't done the name reveal. I know I need to. Trust you me, I'm coordinating that every day as we speak. It's just going to be a really long video, so bear with me. Those of you guys out here on Facebook, just want to double check, make sure you guys, hey Sandra, good job, 10 blade and 4 guard. That's exactly right. Okay, let's kind of wrap up. Let's go. Who's next? Who wants to come up here and let's wrap this up? Boy, can I touch your pads a little bit? Maybe even your private area? You guys live in the same house, so we use this, right? I don't mind. Do you mind? I don't mind. Up. Stand up. Never know. Let's see. So lift up here, lift up. You see? You're scaring us here. She's at the door. She's at the door just listening. Really? Let me see. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Shh. Over here. The scissors I'm using, the description of the video has the link for the scissors I'm using right now. Ooh, is that the cat food? Is that the cat's food? Let me see, look up. Look over here. Look over here. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, that's going in your lip. Excuse me. Come here, please. Come here. Focus, okay? Sit down. No, sit down. You're spooked by everything. That's the plastic bottle. Sit. Stay. Look over here. Let me see here. Let me take a look. What's going on right here? Let me see. No, no, no. Good boy. No, 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 no. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see this side. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. One more. Yeah, very nice. Good boy. Get all that out of there. Stretch the lip back. You see? Good boy. Look up. Look up, silly baby. Good boy. That's where saliva kind of comes down and makes it kind of brown. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for joining. You see this side? Okay, good job. Good job. Let's go with our 2 guard and let's check and see if we can do reverse on his head and what that looks like, okay? you'll think. 2-guard reverse, check it out. Come on. Hey, what do you think? Cute, right? 2-guard reverse, try it out. 10 blade, 2-guard reverse. His snout is, this is huge, by the way. Look, this is my hand. It's twice the size of my hand, okay? Let me see, please. Let me see, please. Look up. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Let me see, bud. Good boy. Let me see. Let me see. Excuse me. Let me see. No, no. Let me see. Does anybody remember when Good Boy first came onto my channel? Like, Good Boy. Does anyone know the name of the dog? It's always in my head whenever I say Good Boy. Does anybody else know who it is? It was a client's dog, and he kept saying, Good Boy. Does anybody know? I know his name off the top of my head. But do you? Test question. Okay, while they do that, I'm going to finish your face. Up, 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 up. Hey, Joyce, how's it going? You out there in Arizona? Or did you leave Arizona already? Up, 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 up. All right, now we brushed that out. Let's get our comb. Brush and comb. Get the brush and comb kit at myfavoritegroomer.com. You know this is really important. Brush and comb, baby. Thanks so much for the donation, 2Dog. Woohoo! Thanks, Joyce, for the donation. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Woohoo! Keep it coming. Is anybody familiar with the one I'm talking about? The dog say, Good Boy. Does anybody remember the dog's name? It's the kind of name you don't forget. 2Dogs is a member for 45 months. Woohoo, 2Dogs. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. If you're a member, please write in the screen so we can see how long you've been a member. You're going to have to look up. You're going to have to help me out here, bud. You're going to have to look up for me, okay? You're going to have to look up. Look up. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, sir. Look over there. Good boy. Good boy. That's cute. That's super cute. Look up, please. Good boy. I really like that 2-guard reverse right there. I really like it. It looks great. Joyce had an accident with the trailer. Like, what? The dog's name is a black and white Pekingese mix or Pekingese. His name is Squash. And his dad is, his pet owner is a engineer, and the whole time, he's coming in, I think Friday, the whole time I'm grooming, he's like, Good boy, good boy. And I was like, okay, every time I say good boy, I remember the Squash groom now, every time, man. Let me see, can I see, please? I just love it, I think it's super cute. Let me see here. sorry, I didn't know you were gonna do that. These are the My Favorite Groomer scissors, really simple, affordable, and they'll do the work, you know? All right, great. That's it? That's it? I'm not gonna like it when I do your feet. I should look at your feet at least. At the least, I should look at your feet. Okay, sir? Up. Looks good. Let me see. Good boy. Can I see your front ones now? That's good. That's good, boy. Good job. Good job. Good job. You did good. You ready for bath? Go. You can get down now. You can get down. Go ahead. Come on. Come. Go ahead. Come down. Female. Come on, let's go. Female. Up. Up. Come on. Up. Go up there. Go up there. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. We gotta touch up your face here. Let me see. Move this way. I'm doing about 4 eye drops per day and then some other eye drops in between. It's insane the amount of eye drops that she has to go through. So with that in mind, I kind of watch her face a lot, and her hair kind of grows down and kind of starts curling because it's curly into her eyes, and I really want to get her in and then at least trim that, or right there in the middle of the kitchen, just trim it back, trim it out of her eye area while we're having to do the drops. The drops in her might be a lifetime worth. I'm just not sure. We're not sure yet. But she wasn't born with the problem. It was something in the environment that triggered it this past summer when it was so hot. I'll do a video on that pretty soon. It's really important that you consider it when you're in your dog's hygiene regimen. If your dog's blinking or having a bunch of eye boogers, you know, it's really important to know that what it could be. That way you can make some decisions for veterinarian care instead of trying to troubleshoot it at home like you think you know what it is. Really go get a test done. And then if you can't afford a test, you can reach out to your local rescue groups to see if they have a fund that can help you afford the test. And then if you can't go further than that, then it is what it is, right? You got to do the best you can. I'm using the very corner of my brush to come through this area. It looks like I'm taking the whole thing, but I'm just using this little corner right here to come in the detail work around her mouth. I'm trying actually not to allow the bristles to go down as far as to the skin, but I do need the bristles to do their job and brush the hair. And if I see a knot, I can come through and kind of cut a little bit of the knot, because I kind of see one. Let me see, I'm sorry, I have to brush this area. We can shave it or we can brush it, you know? There's a couple things we can do. We can shave it or brush it. Why do I say that? Because you can shave it and not have to brush regularly, or you have to brush it regularly. Pick one. So even if I do a guard cut, I still have to brush it regularly, or come back in 2 weeks and do the same care cut, which is where we're at today. That's a little problem spot. I got to come through and cut a little bit there. We had to do that last time too, didn't we? We'll see if I can get it out brushing, but I do see a little couple tangles there. How is it possible she could get tangled back here, you guys? If you think you know how they can get tangles right there, put down, and I'm going to tell you right now, but put your 2 cents in there. How do you think they can get tangles right there? Geez, if it takes 30 minutes to brush her head alone, imagine if she had a full coat, right? That's a lot of brushing, isn't it? I may be exaggerating a little bit, but I feel like I've been here over and over and over. Remind me if I haven't. I'm going to have you come over here a little bit, something like that. Oh, you know what happened a couple weeks ago? So 2 weeks ago, she went into heat. And she's been cleaning herself a lot, which is why I've got little tangles here around her muzzle that were not there before. And behind the ears, if you saw how both of my doodles and the new girl, how they play really rough and they mouth each other a lot. So that's probably a lot of reasons why there's a lot of knots. There's not even a lot of knots, but any knots that could come up here and there. Have you ever played with somebody and they keep biting your head? This is normal for them. All right, we're gonna check with the comb. Don't forget, brush and comb, they are interlocking. They work together. The brush does all the work, the comb does not lie. So we're gonna check with the comb here in a second to make sure we got majority of the knots. Majority, we need to get all the knots, you know, we need to check for knots. So that, and then get your sharp pointed, I call ear shear, sharp pointed short shear, okay? All this can be found at myfavoritegroomer.com. I'm gonna check all this. Let's come back here and check back here. Comb doesn't lie. Good, we got all those. Let me see here. So curly right there. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me get all that. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I'm gonna check this side now. So thick and curly right there too. Some cheeks. Little by little, don't get overwhelmed. It is overwhelming. It is overwhelming, big time. Can you imagine if you had to perm all this? It's not going to happen in one day. There it is. I saw it earlier. Will it come out with the comb? It did. It came out with the comb. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. Good girl. You want to do her head the same way we did the boy? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys vote. Fluffy head, the more votes, you got 30 seconds to vote. Fluffy, just round it a little bit, fluffy, or take our 2-bar reverse down and do exactly like boy's head. It'll grow out. I'll let you guys actually vote tonight. 30 seconds to vote. Fluffy head or like the boy's head. As soon as I get done doing the pads and checking her feet, I'm going to come back and do her head, finish the head. I'll let you guys vote. Seriously. I'll let you guys dictate what we do. Fluffy head or the boy's head. It'll grow back, so have fun with it, you know what I mean? You won't know how something looks until you try it yourself. I'm waiting for all your votes. As soon as I come back from the feet, I'm going to look. Be sure you're voting out there. All right, girl. You see what they said? Look how fluffy your head is. Your head's so fluffy. Let's get this. I have a feeling we're going to do the boy's head, but I'm going to change it to a 10 blade. I have a feeling. So we're going to find out right now. That's going to take away all your fluff if we do that. You know what I'm saying? Fluffy is winning? Ooh, really? Who would have thought? Anybody on Facebook voting? I don't see any votes on Facebook right now. She has a lot of fur on her throat. Janet, you're hilarious. That's true. I'm looking at Fluffy. I'm looking. Janet, they're double doodles. Come on, guys. Where we got? We got a vote for Fluffy. 2 dogs in a van adventure. Thank you. Fluffy, boy's head. 2 guard reverse. Okay, that's 2 and 2. Fluffy, 3 and 2. 4 and 2. 5 and 2. 6 and 2. 7, 8. Fluffy won. Dally, what kind of dog are you grooming? And honestly, it's like an artist. It's like some people want to do it this way and some people want to do it that way. It depends on what you're trying to do, you know? So I love experimenting with you guys watching because I really want you guys to know there's no right way to do something. There's no, unless you're going to do breed grooming, like show dog, breed, you want to follow patterns, you want to get the book and follow the inches on the patterns. In real life, like on a daily level, that's not what we're doing to maintain the dogs that play in our backyard. If you have a show dog and you're trying to breed them, not even breed them, right? So if you have a show dog and you're trying to keep them for performance, that looks totally different than your everyday upkeep of your dog care. So the way I groom is usually not my own dogs, right? We do that for fun for you guys, but as an aggressive dog, senior or disabled dog. But when it comes to my own dogs, I like to play around. I want to show you different things you could do, an approach you can try, a blade or guard that what it looks like. Like this right here is just brushed out and we're going to fine tune it like a Bichon head, like fluffy and goofy, right? Whereas Boy Doodle, tonight we did a 2 guard reverse on a 10 blade. So if you don't try it, you don't know. Don't knock it until you tried it, right? Do you agree? Don't knock something unless you've tried it, and then don't knock that they're doing it. Just say, I don't like the 7 blade, I prefer XYZ, right? What's up with the word right? But we're gonna leave her head fluffy, so I brushed it, combed it, I'm gonna do one more comb through, trim it around, and then we can go to bath, okay? When you say, like, what she said was, what do I do to explain the blades and guards? I don't need to explain the blade and guards. You can see the measurements on the blade and guard that you're going to use. And I'm not being an asshole, I'm just saying, you can see the numbers. So when you look at the numbers on your blade and guards, know that you're using a guard on a 10 blade, period, okay? And then you come back and decide, do you want the 1/4 inch? Do you want the 1/2 inch? Do you want the 3/4 inch guard, right, on top of your 10 blade? What do you want left on the body, right? So this is a 4 guard on a 10 blade down. You can't put that guard on a 7 blade. So it's just to remind you to use it on a 10 blade. It's best to use it on a 10 blade, not a 30 blade, not a 15 blade. So, hi girl, hi. Let me see what we got going on here, okay? Let me see here so we can kind of finish this up. I like to go back and forward, just do what you feel like you need to do to get to kind of see where the hair's at. And this is pre-bath, so it's going to change anyway, but at least you can get most of it done if you are or if you're not going to blow dry. And tonight I have a special treat for you. If I feel like I could stay up all night so far, so we'll just see how my energy goes, but I'm going to try to blow dry, fluff dry. I'm going to fluff dry, and you guys time me, and I'm going to take some breaks. How long, with a 7 blade, right? 7 blade on him, 4 guard on her. How long does it take to fluff dry a doodle? All right, we're going to end it with that later on. There's something here. Let me see. Where is it at? Right there, maybe? There it is. How can it be such a problem? It's so tiny. Look at this. That little thing. Look at it. How can it be such a problem? It's so tiny. Did you want to see it? I already threw it away. Okay. My mom told me a long time ago, talk to the dogs like they're human, and I do, and they understand everything. They understand everything I'm talking about. Like this one, I told you she sleeps right on my chest, right? She's looking at herself in the mirror. She still don't believe me when I tell her that's her. She sleeps right on my chest the other night. Maybe it was last night. I looked at her. I said, where do you want to be on the bed? And I pointed over there. I was like, can you jump over there? She was like, her look was just like, no, I'm going to be right on your chest. And I was like, okay. And I scooted over, and here she comes, right up, pounced on my chest, laid down, full-fledged. I was like, man, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'll ever look at a dog the same, because the doodles, I'm so in love with the doodles at this point. They are so sweet. And I have two doodles out of the same litter, and you can see the different coats. It's insane. His coat is thick like cotton, and hers is springy like super curly, like your perm, like you just permed her hair. I'm going to do something like this, go around now, but then I kind of come back and fix her eyes because, you know, we're doing those drops. So I got to come back and really focus for hygiene on that one instead. Female. Female. Are you falling asleep? Are you sleeping? Oh gosh, you're something else. What's going on with this? What is that doing over here? Are you cleaning yourself over there? I can hear everything you're doing over there. I'm sure you two can hear everything you're doing too. I don't know what you're doing, but, well, you are. You're cleaning yourself. Just remember, I mean, right now we're about to take you over there to get a bath anyway. You know this, right? Boy Doodle, you know this? Did you know on a doodle there's a thing, it's called, I don't know, I can't think of what it's called right now. But when they close their eyes, the hair around the eye goes in the eye. Did you know that was a thing? I had no idea until I did eye research. It's normal. So if it's like 50-50% that you might have a doodle that does that. When they blink, when I watch her blink, she's watching herself on the iPad right now. Look, she's looking at the iPad. She sees herself. Do you see yourself in the iPad? Oh my gosh, she's something else. That's you right there, girl, me and you, yeah. You're so sweet. I literally had to do so much research to understand what was happening with her eyes recently. And I was hoping, and I was so grateful that it wasn't that, because it's really expensive to come in and do laser treatment on your eyelids with the hair. And that's not it. Her eyes were just not producing enough tears for her eyes, at all. And so, hi baby. So we have to do drops. It could last her lifetime, it might not, but last summer, it was a bad day. It was just a really bad day, something in the air, it was really dry, the grass was really dry, and I remember it. I was like, yeah, today's, whatever was in the air today messed you up. And it messed her up so good that her eyes were just showing signs of just nasty gunk coming out daily. And here I thought I was needing to flush them, but really they just weren't producing enough tears for her eyes. So if the eye does that, did you know this? The eye will then just produce anything. It will try to fix itself by producing anything to give it lubrication. Who knew the body did that? Okay, you ready? Yeah. Good girl. Let me take this one back a little bit too. Can you please come out of that? Can I see? Look up. There you go. There you go. Thank you. All right, great. All right, this is what we're going to do. Are you come down? That's fine. This is what we're going to do, folks. All right, so right now I'm going to end the live feed. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, the like button. I appreciate that. Those of you guys on Facebook, thanks for supporting with stars and love and thumbs up. I appreciate you guys too. Thanks for all your donations during the feed. It means a lot to me. We're going to go to our second feed. We're going to close this one out, refresh your screen, close your YouTube screen, and then come back and look for the live feed. I'm going to give them a potty break, and then we're going to go into the bathing. We're going to do back-to-back bathing. And then we're going to come back and do at least one doodle. We're going to fluff dry her in this room on a whole nother feed. Oh my, they're so precious. They're so, both of you. I love you both. We're going to come back and do a fluff dry in this room, and we're going to see how long it takes to fluff dry, which is a slow blow dry. The only thing I have to say is I don't know how it'll go. If one of the dogs doesn't want, we'll try it on the second one. If the other dog doesn't want to let me fluff dry, I'm not going to make them do it. Because I told you guys why, right? Fluff dry, any kind of drying, their heart is going a mile a minute. If you want to ease the chance of your dog getting heart disease, cutting out the blow dryer is essential, period. If you have a dog with heart disease, I'm not going to blow dry your dog. So I know 1,000% that will help your dog. If you do not blow dry, it'll help your dog's heart over time. It really will. Being that I lost 2 dogs from heart disease, one having a heart attack in my arms on his way out, crossing the rainbow, I can tell you 1,000%, anything that was making his heart beat fast was something that I wanted to eliminate. And that blow dryer, if you buy one and use it and put your hand on their heart while you're blow drying them, you will feel how strong their heart's pounding and how scary their heart is telling you that blow drying is. Cage drying, blow drying, both. It doesn't matter if the blow dryer is going, their heart's beating 1,000 miles a minute, okay? I'm exaggerating, but it's going so fast it makes you uneasy. And only you would know if you put your hand on their heart and blow dry. And while you do that, make your decisions. So I'm gonna fluff dry, and both of them are not used to blow drying at all. Fluff drying being slow, like, did that calm you down? Did you hear, they're partying. Did you hear them partying while I'm talking? You should get a bath first because you're smelly. You are smelly. You are partying in that 90-degree weather. Yes, and you're so smelly. Huh? All right, break time. I'll see you in about 8 minutes or less. I'm going to set it up and we'll see you. Look for the feed. I hope to see all of you guys on it. Facebook, it's not going to be on Facebook, so come over to YouTube for a minute, okay? My Favorite Groomer on YouTube. We'll see you in a second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These two dogs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Really? Oh my gosh. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. I just love you. I just love you. Oh, I love you, love you, love you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. I love you, love you, love you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what are you doing biting my hand? Are you playing with my hand? Oh, you wild dogs. You wild dogs. Oh, that's my face mask. What are you doing? Did you guys see that? You grabbing my face mask? Oh my gosh, that's my face mask. That's my face mask. That's my face mask. I love you. Okay, you guys ready to go outside? Go outside.